Should have saved Tia.
You should have, yeah. Alright, guys, I will be back as soon as my granddaughter is settled down.
Tia's gonna be fine.
We're sure.
Well, I mean, that's where I'm headed to next. Because I'm pretty sure Sinclair can take care of killing Sanshara. Or whatever it is that we're going to do to Sanshara. I don't...
We're not gonna kill him because we have to. He obviously has some way to resurrect.
Yeah,
We're
so
gonna
we're gonna
imprison
imprison. Yeah, gonna
He's
imprison.
a demigod like you, so
Sinclair's just gonna never let him go. He's gonna keep him in a chokehold for all of eternity.
I
Yeah,
did.
and he's not a demigod.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
What? You sure?
Casey already
Yep.
told
Okay.
us.
Mm.
He
He
used
let that slip.
he used that smite ability, dude.
I'm really curious
I thought
as
it's
to
that. Or Rod.
what the hell happened to him at the start of the fight.
I mean,
Because I don't know.
yeah, I mean, there's gonna be like a outro, and then we have time to ask questions. So I guess we can take that time. I'm writing a list so I don't forget shit to ask.
Because I'm wondering what exactly the freaking elemental lords would have done to him, and I don't know.
Yeah, write that
Maybe-
up. As
maybe
one of
they
your
made him-
questions.
Killable. I don't know.
Maybe it took away some slots.
I don't know. I have literally no idea.
I mean, I brought this up to you, Doc. I don't know if you read it, but you're a demigod fighting another demigod.
Yep.
You started a war.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I know.
he had help, so he
You
could just
started
blame
a
it on
war.
the. Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying he could blame it on the mortals. Like, oh yeah, but I mean, what to do? Shit.
I don't give a shit.
If anything, Sanshara started the war by taking such an active role in the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing exactly what his demigod wanted.
What?
Listen. I do not give 2 fucks.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
You heard him say it. You heard him say it in the session. It's like, I don't care if Mr. X dies. I don't care.
Yeah, that was fucked. Yeah, hurt me a little bit, that man.
Listen, Sinclair. When it comes to him and revenge, you don't understand what he has gone through.
Hey, Karsten.
It's
You
a
don't
little bit
understand
more
what
than that.
what
Why?
Thurdos has
How
put
is it
people through,
different?
Doc.
Explain
Thurdos
to me.
has put people through a lot.
Yeah, no, but how is the Grom thing different to the Githyanki?
Because not only were the Illithid, because the Illithid were taking them and enslaving them
Yeah, for generations.
for generations.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay? Sanshara was taking them, enslaving them, and altering them so that their souls were taking them and fucking destroying their souls. Literally. So that they could no
What?
longer be anything
Shanshara
other than
did-
what
What Shanshara did, he sacrificed essentially like 20-something Grauman for every one soldier that he has, is
genocide.
what he said. Yeah, he was...
Absolute positive
If the
genocide.
Illithid... And here's the thing, you gotta remember, the Illithid enslaved them across the empires. Like, they used to have a spanning galactic empire where they would do that exact thing.
In Grumman, there aren't many Grumman at all. There are tons and tons of Githyanki and Githyanki.
No. I'm saying it's you can't compare the two because both are bad, but on different scales.
Yeah.
One is a much smaller scale and a much gruesomer outcome, Whereas the other, with the Githyanki, was on a much larger scale and a much longer basis.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we both were horrible, and I don't think it's good. There's no way to compare them both, actually. It's
like saying the Cambodian genocides and the Holocaust. There's no there's no way.
Yeah.
No genocide is better than another.
There's no genocide. Yeah, there's no way.
Like, no. There's a scoring system. Hang on.
I mean,
there's a chart for this.
Obviously, Stalin is worse than Hitler if you look at number-wise, but if you look at the people, neither should have been committed.
Yeah. Right.
And then we can hear Doc like, nah, maybe, I don't know.
Thurnos doesn't mind.
Either way, point being, to Sinclair, the ends justify the means at this point. And when he can see the end right there in front of him, he's going to do whatever it takes. And you would too. Karsten would immediately. If he saw the end, if he saw where he could literally take a knife and plunge it into the brain of the Illithid hive mind, he would do it, no matter the cost. That is literally what Sinclair is looking at right now.
I think Karsten has paid that cost at the expense of another.
Oh yeah.
At the expense, Karsten was at the expense of Thurnos. I mean, by paying that cost, basically.
Well, no, he went off. He didn't die. I mean, he's still fighting.
I mean,
I know for a fact that he's still fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Casey was talking about if you want to bring an old character back, I asked what Karsten was up to, and Casey replied with, well, he's busy fighting, and then he basically wrote down the chain of events on why he's still off fighting somewhere. So, yeah.
Because we didn't do anything.
No.
We didn't do anything about them.
No. Basically, they got released, and then hang on, I still have it here somewhere.
Yeah, no, he posted it in the main chat as well.
Yeah, no, I'm telling Sigurd. So, fighting a common enemy, the Illithid, to they vanished and leaving the spoils, to them fighting over the spoils between each other because they're like different sub-races of the Gith, and of course different groups, and then outsiders attacking them because they now have the spoils, and then the Elven Armada attacking everyone who's fighting for the spoils, and then for the new Illithid Empire to rise again, and to everyone start fighting them again. So yeah.
But I thought that was just the Githyanki in general, not Karsten.
Well, no, Karsten left to start.
We were in the future, dude.
Yeah, no. This was the past. This campaign is after Thurnos.
What? No.
Yes.
How?
This whole campaign.
I thought we were in
is
the
based
2000s.
on. Hang on. This campaign is built upon after the wish that our previous group.
Yeah. But the wish went through time, and Thurnos made that wish in the future.
No. This is the past of. This is the revised past of the wish.
Yes.
This is why I hate time travel.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Yes.
So
okay.
Right
what
now,
is your...
Thurnos is still here.
Yeah, I know. So is all of our other characters.
Karsten.
But what I'm saying is, we jumped back, or you guys jumped back into the past, into the year like 1.
Yeah, but then we jumped forward again.
Mm-hmm.
This is giving me a headache.
No, I thought we just what we did is we destroyed time, and that accelerated events. We didn't accelerate time. We accelerated the span of events.
Okay.
How do you accelerate time?
No,
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
I'll explain. Mechanicus or Mechanus.
No, we didn't do that. The Chronomancers fixed it.
Well, yeah, but our
So
our
where did
characters
we
still.
where did we leave off last session? I
So
forget.
where we left off the last session was everybody was still in Walkirk. Was still at
We're kind of in a lull right now.
in a lull, not sure exactly what to do. Nobody really knows.
But it was the drunken night was the last thing we did,
Yes.
and we were waking up for the next day. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And I think what we were talking about is that we need to decide on we decided on the dwarven architect,
Yes.
and we now just need to ask him for what he needs, and then we will use the ring of wishing to ask to wish for the material.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's what we were gonna do.
So basically, we need a list from him, like this is exactly what I want, and then we will wish for that, and then we need to get workers. Preferably, we would first get workers, then do the wish, so we don't have a lot of valuable material just sitting there.
Yeah, well, we already have some workers for like
you
all
have
the
shit
dumb.
tons of unskilled workers. You
Yeah.
have,
Yeah, but we need
you have about
shit
30
more.
or so unskilled workers.
Well, I imagine he's going to have people that
Yes.
No,
he
yeah,
He runs a
comes
company.
with. Yeah, it's like usually when you hire somebody like that to do a job this big, they come with their own.
Sure.
The price
I
tag
think
is
it's
big enough
solid.
that they come with their own people.
okay. I mean,
I
in
hope
that
you're
case,
back.
we might ask him to bring more or hire more. We want this. We don't want this in 10 years. We want this within this campaign.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's very, very true.
All right, guys.
So-
I am here, but I may have to leave again at certain points.
Doc just went AFK.
Okay,
Shit.
typical.
We were talking about the fort.
Yeah,
About what?
where we left off last session.
Castle, fort, manor.
Oh, and didn't we're gonna take over the town, right?
I mean, we would do it gently and slowly. We're not just gonna kick in the door. I mean, I think we
Well,
said
could
that
just
we
kick in.
would
Have
offer
you,
him.
have you seen our group? I mean, what of our interactions? I'm pretty sure we've literally kicked in several doors.
Yes, but okay.
Which,
blown up
which member of our
buildings.
group is
We-
the
we do-
gentle one?
Hey, I am gentle.
No,
It's-
you run away from everything.
You are chaos
Yeah.
incarnate.
Ghoul's a very gentle giant.
person,
Not giant.
thingy. Not giant,
Orc.
non-giant. Yes, orc, big orc. Yeah. No, but I think we offered the mayor of this town that he would have that the castle could be a city center thing. That the first floor would be for city officials
Mhm.
such as him. And I think
To
from
work
there,
in, not live.
exactly. And I think from there, when that has happened, we will basically own.
At that
Town
point, we are
hall.
the power behind the throne, as it were.
Exactly. So I don't want to go and say, hey, we own you, because it will be implied, or it is implied by now.
Well, I mean,
And
the
I don't
simplistic thing is, by the time
Yeah.
we've built this keep, and all of this has gone on, and this mine, and the drakes, and everything else, the next time there's an election for mayor, who's going to stand
I wanna
against
run.
us?
No, because then you need to stay there. You can't be mayor, because then you need to be in the
I'm
town.
back. Hello.
Of
Hi.
course you can. You can leave. You
No,
leave someone in charge.
Yeah, no, fuck it.
We-
He's the
Just let
mayor.
him be
You're
the
not
mayor.
the mayor. Yeah, let him be the mayor. We will just endorse him, and
He's been
owns
doing
us.
already
a good
is-
job.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We're
It's
talking
just
about after
it
we
would.
take
He's
over
also
now.
the official mayor.
We're
Yeah.
talking about after the takeover. That's all.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
we should just keep on letting him bid, and it's just implied that we are the actual power, and he will just
Right,
do as
right,
we
yeah,
say.
yeah, right, okay.
We
got it.
we don't want to go. Yes,
I
I'm the
mean-
mayor now, and then fuck off somewhere.
Quite frankly, we're the one that's outfitting the guards now.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we don't do the day-to-day stuff, which he's doing.
I mean,
And
You
by the way, being
donate
mayor, that's not a cool
stuff.
title.
you donated the stuff
Yeah.
for guards. So
Yeah. The quote unquote.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just.
yeah.
We did. We did not sell it to them. We gave it to them.
So recap. You guys sailed over to Falkirk. You did a lot of stuff. Not really. You drank. You were merry.
That's a lot of stuff.
Who married?
Yeah. You were merry.
I know.
You picked your architect for your new keep, castle, place,
Seat of power.
seat of power.
I like that.
You decided that you were going to have a bar in your new seat of power. And you found a lot of stuff. You found 200 pounds of steel, about 400 pounds of raw iron.
There was adamantine too.
20 ingots of adamantine. About a ton, 1 ton of raw stone, and bunch of shitty crap wood. Which was very unuseful because it was all rotten. Couldn't use it at all.
Good thing then that you wrote it down.
Yes, because why wouldn't I?
I
Right?
don't know.
And you also found some magical items. You found a decanter of endless water. You found a picnic of perfectly good picnic. I believe that's what it's called. It's perfectly something picnic. Perfectly practical picnic. That's what it was. It was it's an alliteration. Casey's magic item. And you met with some of the NPCs, spoke to them, and a lot of the yeah, of course, you found some sand and gravel. Yeah. And grapes.
Oh, the toxic sludge.
And toxic sludge. Oh yes, toxic sludge. It wasn't toxic sludge. It's a chest filled with black ooze.
We also found that chest of black diamonds.
You didn't find that, unfortunately.
Good try. Good try. But-
You were saying yes to everything else.
But yeah, so then everybody went to sleep after drinking.
Well, it wasn't exactly going to sleep. It was more.
It was
passing
basically,
They
passing out.
drank all the liquor.
Mhm.
And then waking up the next day. And that is where we left off, with everybody waking up the next day. So, what are you guys doing? I believe you had just basically decided on Gundren Rockseeker for your architect, for your new place of power.
Yeah, I
As
thought
you
we had
say.
covered most of the next day because I spent it basically wandering around, still hungover in a daze, and just visiting people.
Okay, the next day after the next day.
Yes, that is fair. I guess we'll do a sending to the Rockefeller guy. Say, hey, we want to hire you.
Rockseeker.
Yes.
Right.
Rock
Okay.
Seeker.
I was confused for a second. Gundren. So you send in Gundren. And you actually, you don't get a sending back. But what you do get is a contract magically appear before you.
I look startled. And I try and start reading the contract.
Okay, it's attached as a note. It says, "Good day. Thank you for wanting my services. I feel flattered." Attached is a contract in what you would expect and all of the business details and everything that could and will be written down and set out for your keep to be made.
How much does he want?
So he wants about
1 billion copper
$1
pieces.
billion.
Jen, you mean?
Gems, yeah.
Yes.
He wants about 125,000 GP. That's 125,000 gold pieces.
Someone's writing
Um,
this down? No? Okay, shit. Say again?
I'll 125,000?
125,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
And that includes the 75,000 gold pieces in resources. So he's
Okay.
only charging you 45,000 in
Labor.
labor.
So 45,000 labor, the rest fantastic.
That's-
Yabba
Alright.
dabba do.
A bargain.
Yeah. Hang on. Sorry. Does he have references? Or are we?
We went over that last week. I think.
Okay.
I think they all had references.
Yes.
Right.
A number of
Okay,
them
cool.
have references.
Cool. Yeah, so we don't like. He's a dwarf. I'm sure he's fine. They know how to build shit, and he says he can.
He
Why
is the head of
wouldn't
a
he?
company that has done a number of different castles in a
Okay.
number of different cities for a bunch of different nobles
Sure.
throughout a bunch of.
Where?
He
In that
has
case, it's
40
fine.
years experience. Yeah.
Sure.
As part of the contract, should we ask him to provide us the details of the secret entrances that he's put into those other castles?
No.
We should write a disclaimer. Workers who have worked on said secret entrances may or may not be flayed alive and died, killed.
Well, my
To
thought was
preserve
if we
the
ask him
secrets.
that question and he answers it, then we don't want him.
Mm.
If you ask him that, he gives you a winky face.
Okay, so that means the total cost of the mats that he needs is math.
Hey Doc, could you? We said that Rava was originally from like east of Westel or somewhere in these mountains, right? Like the woods here.
So
Yeah, the woods near.
Okay.
No, not east of Westville. West of
Oh.
Westville.
Oh shit! In that case, I'm very close to home. So basically, I went out the front door like, yeah, I'm gonna explore the world, and I'm done. I'll settle down right
we
over
already
here.
established you settled down about like 100 miles from home.
Yeah, like like they are over there like, oh, I'm sure Rava explores the far end of the world. I wonder what he sees. And then one of his cousins like, hang on, I went to the market and I'm pretty sure I saw Rava.
I don't see the issue.
No need.
All right, I've just typed it up. It's 80,000 total mat cost. 75,000 can be covered by the 3 wishes, so that means we'll be spending 50,000.
I still think
Assuming-
we should just wish the whole thing finished.
No.
If you wanna write that up, I mean,
If you want to
go
write
ahead.
that up, you can. Hold on, I gotta go see to a barking dog. But that's also assuming that the 75,000 gold pieces worth of materials fits within 900 square feet physically, which I'm assuming that it will because that's a lot of square feet, but not positive because, I don't know. I'll be right back though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you also have the 200 pounds of steel, the 20 ingots
Yes, we have a lot
of
of materials
adamantine,
as well.
and the other stuff.
Yeah,
The
so
ton
that
of
we
raw
can just
stone.
place there too. Like, you go ahead, use that. And when we asked him, like, presumably if you all just had the material there and ready to use, how the time estimate for how long it would take for him to finish?
How long?
Yeah,
Yeah,
If we just had the material, how long would it be?
yeah. Because usually it's like you have the material, then you wait for resupply, and then you continue and so on. But if you just have it all there on the stockpile, like, there you go, it's Lego. Go ahead.
It's Lego. Brilliant.
Just Lego. Probably about 3 months.
Only? Shit.
Yeah.
Effective. I like
You've got
dwarves.
some other stuff.
Yeah,
That is because they are using magic as well.
good.
I'd be insulted if he wasn't.
I mean, it might be like some kind of like craftsmanship honor thing. Like, no, my father never used any magic, so why would I?
Because it's better.
You youngsters with your
Usually
magic
it would
and your
take
wibbly
it would
wobbly.
take a year, but they're shaving it in a fourth.
Hmm.
So, yeah. But
I mean, we also need to, like, after that, we need to contact like a mage's guild or something to put magical wards and outfit it
Hmm.
on those things.
well, yeah, though he can't help you with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
after.
I'm just saying that we should exactly. So I'm basically just saying that we shouldn't just say, okay, after that we're done. We still have other things to do with it after.
And I will say, he's not gonna make it look that pretty. It's gonna be functional.
Sure.
You're gonna need a decorator for it.
Functional
I mean-
is pretty.
You're gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so if we start off
Depends
with
on how you
it,
feel.
well, I mean, dwarven stylish is still pretty cool. I would say. I think
Yeah.
that's a matter of perspective.
I'd say so. Sure.
Yeah.
Millie!
But, yeah.
Millie!
If you sign the contract, it does require all the owners of the keep to sign it. All of it.
We do.
All of the. So,
Yeah. I get to be an owner too. I hope. Or I can make an X. Or by this point, maybe he knows what an R is, so he does an R.
Did we ever say
Yeah.
Robert got to be an owner?
You didn't, but that's why I'm bringing it up.
Everyone else is just remaining silent on this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what Seeger's doing,
Yeah.
but Bogart
Seeger,
is gone.
How are you?
So,
Yes.
are you even? I don't
Yes,
even know
love?
where Gull has been. What has Gull has been doing? Like,
Guys, I'll be
This
back,
entire
I'll be back
time.
in 1 minute. Sorry.
I'd probably praying at a temple or hanging out in the tavern, but not drinking.
okay, so
He doesn't
there
have much
is
to
no-
do right now,
There is
dude.
no temple and there is no tavern. Well, there is a
What?
tavern, but there is no.
We haven't
Yeah,
built that shit.
He has nothing to do. I don't know what you're expecting of him.
Are you going to be at the meeting for the...
He's been following everyone around.
Okay.
Okay.
Hasn't been
Are
doing
you going
anything.
to sign and be a part of the owning thing? Are you going to own the keep with him?
Well, he would look
Like
to
a
Cindric
code,
for
no.
that, or Bogard.
All right, we'll
Basically the same as
Rava.
Rava. Like,
Okay, so the two of you will ask. We'll wait until they get back.
like all awkwardly, they two sign, and like we stand there, like, oh, so we should us, or I mean,
Alright, I'm back.
Bogard, are you going to allow Gull and Rava to sign and be owners of the keep? They- It requires all owners of the keep to
Mhm.
sign this contract.
I mean, I imagine we're all going to sign it, but I mean, I don't see why we all wouldn't sign it.
right? It's the deal.
Well, if you sign it, you are an owner of the keep.
In equal shares, right?
Shares under law.
I feel like there's some hidden catch that I'm supposed to be catching, but I'm not catching.
Basically,
Um,
whether or not Rava can be an owner or not, I think that's a catch.
I mean, you can own it, but I mean, you won't be able to do anything unilaterally. What's the legal precedence if there is a disagreement? Does a majority decision have to be reached, or do decisions
Yes.
regarding this have to be unanimous?
Decisions regarding this has to be unanimous.
So everyone has to agree with what's going to
Yes.
happen. Well,
So if you really want your voice heard, you can kill everyone in in the thing that doesn't think like you, and you're the sole owner. And
it's a very good point. But I don't think it will come to that.
yet,
I mean, I don't see a problem with us all signing it.
cool.
What did? Oh, Casey's not here, is he?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I start off by signing it, and then I'm like, okay, guys, what?
All right.
Actually, I'd have to find Cindric for a pen anyway.
Would okay, this is actually a better image for an architecture.
I'm building a city.
There we go. I'm just saying that just because it's functional doesn't mean it's not stylish in its own way.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
No, he basically said that the dwarf will make it functional but not pretty, and I said dwarves actually have a certain style, so I wouldn't say that just because it's practical doesn't mean it looks ugly. It's just
No, we also need to talk about like the details of like what is he gonna do? What kind of materials is he gonna use? Like, what is he?
Steel and stone, iron. That's what he uses. That's
Okay.
he laid that out. He's not going to use any wood. He does not like wood.
That's good. I don't like wood either. It breaks too easily. I mean, stone breaks easily too, but not as easily as wood.
and we're later just going to add arcane things to it to reinforce it.
And we could also make like some things adamantine, maybe like the gate.
I mean, yeah, but
You have-
things such as that you can always add later.
Yeah.
Like if we just have the base thing, we can change the gate and ramifications, like improve them, and we can improve the interior. But if we just have a frame to work from, I think we don't need to worry about the details such as that
I
right
will
now.
say, you have 20 ingots of adamantine. 1 ingot is 1 dagger.
No, I get that, but we we can also, well, I don't know what the cost of adamantine is as far as how much adamantine would be worth 25,000 or gold pieces, like how much adamantine that would get us, but
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, we can start off with a normal, wooden gate, but we can then later upgrade it with some super stone adamantine super gate anti-magic shit. But
Sure.
is there a thing in there about keeping him on retainer
yeah, I
for
mean,
any
I-
expansions or upgrades? And
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we
there's a clause for that.
Yeah.
You'd like. There's a clause to add any other clause that you'd like to add.
yeah,
as
but
well.
we'll do that
Yeah.
after completion.
There's actually an X that you're supposed to sign, like a checkbox.
I'm back.
Once this box is checked, it will then immediately teleport directly back to him.
Okay.
What's his name, by the way?
His name is Guntrin Rockseeker.
Guntrin?
Rockseeker.
Guntrin. Okay.
Casey, so are we all signing this contract? If we all do, we will all be equal part owner, legally.
Don't see why not.
Okay. So we are all going to sign it.
And
We
this
will
marks
all
the
be-
first
unless
time
you want
in
for on,
in Barelian's history, a monkey owns a castle.
yeah, I mean, unless you
Has
just
never
want to,
happened
stay
before.
anonymous and just only me sign it or something.
Oh well, no, I've already signed it, and
Yeah.
And
I'll pass it to whoever's next. I imagine that we all sat down at the table and it's already signed by me, but it's like, hey, you guys should sign too.
Yeah. And Gull has finally showed up after about a couple of days of
Is it?
not being anywhere.
Of gulling.
Because I'm talking
Gulling.
to someone.
Gulling around.
Give me help.
And he signs it as well.
Is it a good movie?
Yep. Yep.
And this means that all legal decisions regarding this we will have to all agree
I
on.
should bring it back if you take.
Well,
Okay.
I think there's some leeway, right? Unless I'm sure that if Sindrik were to go to the castle and say, "Hey, I want to build an extra room here," the builder won't say, "Hey, before I do that, I want to talk to each and every one
Yeah,
of you."
exactly.
Well, no, it's for like any kind of like.
Yeah, exactly. It's in
Decision.
case of like, oh, this we're gonna sell. Well, I don't know. Legal shit.
So whenever I want the main gate to the castle to be a giant dragon's head that people have to walk through to enter. I
That's
can
the
just
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That sounds cool though. And then we would just have like one of the defenses would be like when people try to pass through it, it breathes fire on everyone.
exactly.
But in that case, I want a tree. I don't know where or how, but I want a tree. Haven't figured it out yet. Maybe an
Courtyard.
indoors
Well, there'll
tree.
be a courtyard. I mean,
There we go. Perfect.
you can grow a tree in the courtyard.
Yes. Giant ass tree.
Okay.
I mean huge, not giant.
Sindrik, I could just see him say, "That tree must die. It's too damn
It's-
big."
It's a giant tree. It has to die.
No. Cindric. It's a huge tree.
This is why he's always setting things on fire.
Yes.
All right. So, everybody signed it. You are putting him on what's the word?
Retainer?
Retainer.
See,
Correct?
something like that.
Yes. Well, what does that imply? It doesn't mean we have to pay him like a monthly fee after the fact, does it? It's just I don't know.
It
I know.
implies that you do not get anyone else
Yeah.
or any other work.
It would be
You have
stupid to
And
get
what
anybody
do
else.
we,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But what do we get in turn for that?
Usually a
He comes and
discount.
does the job.
Well,
Yeah.
usually if you
There
keep
has to
somebody
be
on retainer, you get a discounted
Yeah, that's what I'm
price.
hinting
of
Well,
at.
you
doing business with.
usually you don't retain someone until after a job.
Sure. Oh, if whether or not it was good? Yeah, that's true.
Usually you would have them do a job, and then if you wanted them to keep working for you, you would pay them a retainer, so that they wouldn't take other work; they would stay with you. That's why it's a retain. You're retaining them.
Yep. But you can pay him in advance, and he'll definitely stay with you.
Oh well, yeah.
So it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
No, we're not paying him any more money.
Okay. So no, then. So you guys sign everything. You check the box. It teleports away. About a minute later, you hear another transportation, and you see that there is another note in front of you, a rolled up scroll, and it's just another thank you note from Gundren, saying that he has received the contract and has begun work, that he has begun getting the order together, that all the materials and everything like that
Is it a
will
good
be being ordered.
Well, he only needs the one portion of the material.
Did you write that down on the note on the contract?
Well, yeah.
Okay. In that case,
The other question that I had is, how long did it say the process was going to
3
take?
months. You were AFK. when
3
I posted
months.
that.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
basically that it will take about will take about 2 weeks for all of his supplies, resources, and men to arrive at the destination.
We could always pick him up.
We could stay here for 2 weeks. I see no reason
he's
to,
getting a
to not time for
He's
2
getting
weeks.
a crew together.
Yeah,
It's not just
Yeah,
a matter of
yeah,
picking
yeah.
him up.
I know.
yeah. And
We do
I also,
have to go to whatchamacallit eventually, or at least I do.
yeah, but in. I mean, we still need to be here to create the material for when he is here, and I think we should get some kind of guards specific to the work site, because there's a lot of worth in just the material. So even though it's like copper thieves, like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So just so don't people go there and stealing iron because they can, and it's not supervised during nighttime or something like that.
Who's not who's. I completely lost my train of thought. Damn it.
We could ask the Hunters Guild, but they already guard like the town in general and the cave. So it would be cool to have some like specific guards for that area. I think.
No, it is.
There is a mercenary corps going to be arriving very soon.
Oh, that's right. We did. Yeah, but those are supposed to be for the ruins,
For
right?
the town.
Yeah. I'm just shit. I would like to go way out of town to hire some people just to make sure we don't accidentally get infiltrated by that crime syndicate. And if we hire people from local people, then there's a higher chance to them smuggle in someone from there. So if we take the ship and just fly off
Well,
to the
we
other
have
side,
to-
and
We have
say,
to go to Salandrai anyway to pick up the flying magic wagon restaurant.
oh, that's true. Yeah, we could do that. That's way off, and if we are picky with who we choose there, we can pick a dozen people maybe, and just say, hey, we have a great gig over here. come work for us.
We have materials, arms if they need it.
Yeah, and basically just it's guarding a work site. It's not super fancy, but if you play your cards right, you can be future castle guards.
Well, that would make me want to stay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a cool
If you
gig.
do a really good job guarding the materials, you may be able to guard the castle.
Yeah, I mean, that's a better gig than guarding a tavern, right? Or guarding... Shit, I don't know. This is an exciting town. We have a giant-ass ship. Imagine arriving with that in Silverdown. Oh, silver shit. And then say, hey,
Silverdale.
come... Yeah. And say, hey, work for us. Most people will go, yes, fuck yes. They have a fucking flying ship. Those are badasses.
It's true.
I don't want to work for that guy.
I will just say, and you know this for a fact, everybody, especially the intelligent people of the party.
Trying to say.
Just trying to say everyone went wrong.
If
I get it.
you go over with the ship to Salandrai, there will be a lot of very important people going, who is that?
Yeah,
That's
And-
exactly what we want.
don't worry about that though, because the Golden Dragon Man and the Radiant Dragon will be flying ahead of the ship to let them know it's coming.
No, the Golden Dragon Man has to fly the ship.
Oh crap. Okay, well the Radiant Dragon will be flying over the ship. So a flying ship and a Radiant Dragon arrive in town.
Pretty sure the ship will dwarf the dragon.
Pretty sure the dragon will get shot down.
I think if we are going there with the ship...
So
we
we're
need more
obviously
than-
not going to fly it over the walls. We're obviously going to
Yeah.
land it outside the town.
Sure.
So no one
Not
will be
threatening.
shooting down anything, hopefully.
I like the
Yeah,
idea of
and
just pulling the
if
ship
we're
up
doing-
alongside
You're
the
muted,
wall.
Casey.
Ship. If we're doing all that with the ship and the dragon, then we need way more guards than a dozen.
I
Because-
like the idea of not landing the ship outside the wall, but just pulling the ship alongside the wall and stepping out onto the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be cool though. That would be cool.
I'm pretty sure that the finesse of the last landing, the last thing we want to do is crash the ship into the wall, and I think that is exactly what would happen.
My last landing wasn't bad.
It wasn't great. It wasn't that bad.
I just don't think your second landing attempt should be a foot away from a
Well, that-
stone wall.
That's not. That's not landing. That's just hovering next to it.
Okay, I don't think your next flying attempt should be going within a foot of a stone wall. I just think that's a bad idea, and that's coming from Bogard. So it's probably a way awful worse terrible idea.
Maybe you should have more practice before you do such things, Sindrik. It doesn't feel safe. Because you're not good at flying with that.
I've been flying all my life.
Yeah, but you're
But
not good
you
at that
haven't
either.
been
You're falling
flying.
down all the time.
Those times when you just want to say something, but you really want to say something, but you're just like, you can't because you're the DM. And it would help too much. It would help too
see,
much.
The sword
Other
could
thing
say
that
it.
we haven't thought about is where did this ship come from? Who was flying it? Where did they go?
It's one of those spell ships.
Also, a dragon.
What about a dragon?
I don't know. It can't be that this whole planet hates them,
The whole planet doesn't hate them.
rebelled against them.
Okay, they rebelled against the giants and the dragons. It was a war a long time ago. Long time ago.
Mitney looks hurt when you say that. Like,
I give them a look when they say that in front of Mitney.
I'd say it. Nobody
Ghoul
hates you, Midney.
Ghoul doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
Just keeps focusing on you guys.
But if we go there and we say that this is where we live, won't then a lot of people try to get here because they also want chips and they think we got chips here?
We honestly, we could just land it outside of town, set up a little booth, and for those interested, come
They'll come to
apply
us.
here.
Yeah.
They really will.
Okay,
And I'll
but
take care of any of the
again,
important people
guys,
that want to talk
yeah.
to us.
guys, again, I'm just pointing out that us going there with a ship might end up with 2-3 countries invading this specific location because they also want flying ships. I'm not saying one company or one bag, like a few thieves. I'm saying like an army of a few thousands are going to come here and say, give us ship, and we're gonna fly off, and then this town is fucked, or we're gonna stay here with the ship and they're somehow going to take
yeah,
it, or we're gonna fight an army.
I'm pretty sure Slenderai can take care of Slenderai.
No, I'm saying
They're talking,
that
he's talking about our town.
Oh.
our town is specific. Like, we are here and we have a giant ass ship. We have put it on the map, and people are good. Like, the entire Barelian continent
Might be
would
like,
want. Yeah,
Whoa, hold
would
on
want
a
this
second
place.
there.
Yeah.
Give us that ship.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, we've already flown over the continent, the
Yeah.
whole of the continent in the ship. So
Yes, and that's my
we
point.
weren't
I don't
Chelsea
think
about
people
it.
are like, wait a second.
Where
I
does that
think
go?
that
Who?
Yeah,
Why would
yeah,
it
but
land
if it's a one-time occurrence, it can be shot up to a crazy wizard trying something crazy.
Still
if-
though.
If it's a second time, and
If
then
it's or
you
a
go
third
to,
or
you go
fourth
to
or
a major
fifth.
city, and they're just like, hold on a second,
we-
that's a real thing? And then people are looking at that, and then they like,
All
well,
I'm saying
hold on,
is
it's a real thing?
Yeah, and then they are going to go, oh, and where are you hiring guards to guard all your shit? Oh, Falkirk? Cool. How many are you hiring? 15 people? Yeah, okay, cool. And where's that on the map?
well, why would we
Great.
tell them where?
Because we're saying we are hiring people. Where?
Well, we're not
Falkirk.
selling. No, we wouldn't tell them that. You're being hired for a job.
Okay.
If you
and
meet
then
the
again,
requirements, then
let's
we
see.
tell you, and you come with us.
if we
Right.
don't take the flying ship, it's not an issue.
That's my point. And I would also say
If we
that
don't
a
take
lot
the
of
flying
people
ship, it's not as
already
cool.
know kind of where we are.
And I mean, there is also the whole we need to get the world ready for an invasion.
You could take the flying ship on sea, because it's a ship.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
And people in Falkirk, they are talking about the ship. Should we just tell everyone, hey guys, to avoid being invaded by great nations, stop talking about us having a giant ship, because we will get invaded. by
word
nations.
is going to spread.
Exactly.
We
So
can't
need
stop word from spreading.
which is why we need a small army to make sure that Falkirk isn't raided every time we leave town. Because it would be. Why wouldn't it be? They think, oh, they're building a keep. Maybe the blueprints for flying ships are in there.
And the kit is here.
Yes, and the kit is here, and we have a golden dragon, and all that shit together.
Thankfully, the
us a
kid doesn't
huge
really
target.
go out much.
Yeah.
True, but I mean, that doesn't matter when 10,000 soldiers march into town, burn everything down, or turn everything upside down to find shit. They will go,
Also
oh shit, there's a blue guy?
Well, okay,
Let's bring the
so
blue
why
guy.
don't we make an alliance with, I don't know, Slenderai
Or
and
really?
the people that are there?
Because they're
or
gonna
the
want
closest town?
Ghoul
Sean
face
Wick.
bombs, and he says, "You're just gonna give up the ship anyway. We might as well just not take it.
Why would we? What?
If you make an alliance with Solanderai, they're just gonna want the damn ship anyway.
Oh, well, we're the only ones that can use it.
No, no,
That's
no,
not gonna fly. Solanderai is the population of mages.
No, that's what, guys. Let's not take Solanderai that's far away. Let's take Sharnwick that's close by.
Well, Sean
They're
has
gonna
nothing to
want the
offer.
ship.
Everyone
They're
will
gonna
the
want
ship.
it. Everyone's gonna want it. Let's
Yes.
just avoid the
Thank
issue
you.
entirely.
So we're just
Why
gonna
are-
never
why is
use
this
the
a-
ship
Yes.
Bec-
Why is this a discussion?
because
we not
we need to
use
get the place unified, ready for an invasion. We need to
It
get them to
doesn't
believe.
work like
A
that.
show of force is a great way to unify people.
The blade immediately yells, "Use the ship as a ship. Use it on the sea. Disguise it."
Well, that's hardly sporting.
Fine. We go at sea. We will try and figure out who we need to talk to because we are going to have to unify everybody eventually, and that means getting them to believe in outer space.
Showing
Weird
up in a flying ship is the best way to get them all talking to us.
And fighting.
Yeah, but we need a small army to make sure that. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just saying that if we go there with a ship, then it will be a few weeks before Falkirk will be attacked. First by small bands of bandits and raiders and adventurers, and then by entire nations and armies. Because people are not stupid.
Is Rava making this point?
I'm not making that. No, Rava said that if we go there with fly ship, then people will come here. That's his point. I'm just explaining it.
Yeah.
Because all of you know how to speak Vanara, and few words mean a lot.
That's a.
Good
You literally only said
good
one
cover.
word. How did we get
Thank
all
you.
that?
Thank you.
That was impressive.
It's very compact.
Very compact language.
So we go there with the ship disguised, which, I mean, we're still going to have to fly the ship to the coast, which,
We can fly above the tree line and not.
how would
Right.
we fly under the tree line?
I said on top of it. I said on.
He said
the tree
above the tree line.
Line. What?
What's the
No,
alternative? What's
I
the
would
alternative
say-
to flying over the tree line?
I would say that we go beneath it, just because it will just be a paved way of
We got 100
trees, like a straight line from Falkirk to the sea, and everyone goes, "What the fuck was that?"
So
It's just a straight
120
line.
miles ish.
Yeah,
And then we land in the ocean and then we sail around. Okay, I'm cool with
that would be cool, and
That's
everyone
fine.
would just go, "What the fuck just passed
But-
through here?" And we could say a dragon.
We need to know who to get in touch with to talk to start opening up these conversations. And then when we finally do get a meeting, if they're like, well, we don't believe anything that you're saying, we can be like, oh, well, come with us and we'll show just those people. Okay.
I'm cool with that. and
I
then we just
still
go.
kind of think that if we just show up in the ship, the powerful people will come to us.
They will come to us, but it can cause problems, and I'd rather not have to kill people in Zolanderai and get kicked out of another town.
All right.
Besides, I don't think they'd be as forgiving.
Haven't we already promised not to return because you guys had a fight there?
No, that wasn't Zolanderai. That was the other. That was the,
Okay, cool.
That was
that
somewhere
was.
else.
It wasn't Triton. It was.
That was a town few